Soul of a Bishop by H. G. Wells. Narrated by Peter Silverleaf. Man's true environment is God. J. H. Oldham in The Christian Gospel, Tract of the N.M.R. and H. Chapter the First. The Dream. 1. It was a scene of bitter disputation. A hawk-nosed young man with a pointing finger was prominent. His face worked violently. His lips moved very rapidly, but what he said was inaudible. Behind him, the little rufous man with the big eyes twitched at his robe and offered suggestions. And behind these two clustered a great multitude of heated, excited, swarthy faces. The emperor sat on his golden throne in the midst of the gathering, commanding silence by gestures, speaking inaudibly to them in a tongue the majority did not use, and then prevailing. They ceased their interruptions, and the old man Arius took up the debate. For a time all those impassioned faces were intent upon him. They listened as though they sought occasion, and suddenly, as if by a preconcerted arrangement, they were all thrusting their fingers into their ears and knitting their brows in assumed horror. Some were crying aloud and making as if to fly. Some, indeed, tucked up their garments and fled. They spread out into a pattern. They were like the little monks who run from St. Jerome's lion in the picture of Carpaccio. Then one zealot rushed forward and smote the old man heavily upon the mouth. The hall seemed to grow vaster and vaster. The disputing, infuriated figures multiplied to an innumerable assembly. They drove about like snowflakes in a gale. They whirled in argumentative couples. They spun in eddies of contradiction. They made extraordinary patterns. And then, amidst the cloudy darkness of the unfathomable dome above them, there appeared and increased a radiant triangle in which shone an eye. The eye and the triangle filled the heavens, sent out flickering rays, glowed to a blind...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?